It was a moment of honor as the award of Administrator of the Year is given to Mr. Maxwell Loko, Managing Director, NTA-TV Enterprise, on Wednesday, 31st March 2021, by National Assembly New Media. In the address by the Chairman New Media, the person of Comediemi Itodo, he said the award is being given based on outstanding performance in the industry, and the New Media focus is to redeem the image of Nigeria from the negative perspective. After the award was given to Mr. Maxwell, he accepted the award with joy and encouraged the forum to do more in their business.
Journalists in Nigeria have found an astute technocrat and a worthy manager of talents and resources deserving enough to be honored with Outstanding Administrator Award. For the first time in the history of Nigeria, a federated online media is organizing award ceremonies for leaders, individuals, and organizations who have stood out and made the country proud in their various capacities and callings. And at a time when the entire world is already overwhelmed with the daily reports of activities of bandits and insurgents in Nigeria, in addition to the recent rating of the Transparency International, which pegged Nigeria as the second most corrupt country in West Africa and 149th out of 180 countries sampled in the whole world, we, the online journalists, have decided to change the narrative by showcasing our leaders and organizations who are not corrupt and doing well in their respective endeavors. Let the world know that good news can also come out of Nigeria. And that is what the Noja Award Series has set out to do, and that's why we are here today, sir.
I want to sincerely thank you for this honor you bestowed on me. Wearing this makes me feel like I'm a gold medalist, and I think I'm beginning to experience what I do experience where you hang this, on their neck. It's heartwarming. There is no denying the fact that the world is, moving towards an increasingly digital and social media environment with intense competition, of course, from the mainstream media, which you all agree, which I belong. There's also no denying the fact that online journalism, whether we like it or not, has come to stay with us and is going to be here for a very long time. There's also no denying the fact that online journalism, of course, is a feature. However, I'm glad that the chairman himself mentioned the fact that practitioners of online journalism wield a lot of powers. And that is where the dilemma lies. We are also aware that it is still largely unregulated. And the dilemma there is that here you are with so much enormous powers that has the capacity to influence, and yet you are operating in an unstructured, unregulated environment. So it comes with a lot of temptations for unwholesome and unethical practices. So that is why people like us will continuously appeal to a forum like yours that regulations will start from you as individuals. If you like, you can say self-censorship. You should begin to regulate yourselves, because whether we like it or not, the basic tenets of good journalism, among others, are accuracy and unbiased. Now, as popular as your own sector, the sub-sector in the industry is, there are many cases where people doubt the authenticity of the sources of such information. And when that becomes a norm, now people begin to doubt your accuracy. Now, because you are not regulated, it may also put a lot of burden on you to convince, your mass followers that whatever that comes from you can actually also be accurate. So you do not wait for a structured, a regulatory framework to ensure that is done. It's when you begin to regulate yourself, and you cannot do it except through a forum like yours. And that is what is exciting most of us, that the systems all over the world are grappling with the regulatory framework on how to curtail the excesses of social media and online journalism. You have people who have taken it upon themselves that we can regulate ourselves, we can actually operate within the professional realm of journalism. That a lot of people think that mainstream media, it's or online journalism, or as it were, new media, is in direct competition with mainstream media. But I think it's wrong. I have continuously advocated for the fact that rather than see them or see us in the mainstream media as competitors, we are only augmenting each other and are working towards the same objective of making sure that the voiceless have a voice, that the truth is told, that will act as a nexus between those who completely don't have the powers and those who have the powers. And I want to also caution you that covering the National Assembly does not impose on you the powers to think that you are only responsible to those who cover the National Assembly. People who do not have access to the National Assembly are depending on you for factual information, for accurate information, so that you become that nexus, that critical nexus that is always necessary in dissemination of information to those that we believe are the voiceless.